want to be a legend? Do you want to be a statement? Or do you want to be a star? Do you want to be a star? Do you want to be a legend? Do you want to be a statement? Hey, do you want to be a star? Do you want to be... Guys, gals, and guests, honey, yes, honey, you have made it, I have made it, we have made it to another episode of Ballroom Tea Tuesdays, even though it's technically Wednesday morning. Don't tell nobody. How y'all doing? I missed y'all. I miss being here with y'all. Yes, yes, honey. But we got some things to get into, so let's get right into the tea. Know how you can help my country, Congo, watch. Oh my lord, I don't. What? This video, and I'm going to give you. What's going on? We're gonna like and share that. But for whatever reason, TikTok just clocked me out, y'all. Give me a second to get clocked back in. I don't know what TikTok was doing. Honey, she must was going through overload. Honey, yes, resume the live, please. Resume the live streaming. We had people in here over at TikTok. Oh, TikTok is really not. TikTok is really giving a struggle, Lena. Okay, she's giving a struggle, Lena. We're going to give TikTok 17 seconds. We will come back to TikTok. Honey, we might have to reboot her. You know, clock her out. Honey, we got some things to talk about. Honey, child, what was going on in Philly? Honey, what was going on in Philly over the weekend? We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it, honey. We have to continue this conversation on the safety of trans women in ballroom. We have to continue this conversation on the safety of trans women in ballroom, honey. We also got a scandal to report, honey, featuring the trans misses. Yes, honey. You know, usually we don't have too much messiness. We don't be having no messiness on the trans men until today. Until today. We found some messiness. We found some messiness today. And we're going to hop right into it, y'all. Ballroom History 101. Shout out to Lisa Ray Ebony. Yes, also known as Lisa Ray McCoy, also known as Diamond from Players Club. Y'all didn't know that Lisa Ray was an Ebony? You learn something new every day over here, honey. Yes. Yes, honey. She made her appearance at the making of a legend ball, honey, thrown by the legendary Omari Ebony and the legendary Jihad Ebony. Rest in power to Jihad. Omari, I don't know too much about his story, but you know, we have talked about Jihad on it over here before. Realness, honey. Know your history, honey. Hashtag know your history, as Niambi would say. Child, honey. And yet again, we're going to give another shout out and another rest in peace to Jihad Ebony. Representation showing that queer Muslim men do exist, honey, with all this that's going on in Palestine and Israel and all the things. I want y'all to keep in mind, honey, that the queer people exist in these intersections, honey. Don't forget about us, honey. Don't forget about late nights, playing in the dark and waking up inside my arms, boy. That's why I'd be singing to Jihad if he was here, honey. Do y'all know who this is? Since we're speaking of the House of Ebony, Ballroom History 101. Do y'all know who this is? Y'all know who this is? I'll give you a hint. His ballroom name is Mike Ebony. Y'all don't recognize that face? He don't look familiar to y'all? Child, honey, well, you must ain't never watched The Wire, honey. You must ain't never watched The Wire. You don't know who Omar from The Wire is? This is Michael K. Williams. Did you know that Michael K. Williams was a ballroom participant? Yes, honey. Yes, he was. Do you recognize him now? Oh, yes, Mike Ebony, aka Michael K. Williams. Mike never talked about his sexuality publicly. So, honey, I guess we still gonna have to speculate, honey. But did you know that Mike also insisted on there being more queer adult interaction scenes, you know, in The Wire while he was playing Omar, the homo thug in The Wire? Yes, honey. Again, rest in power to Michael K. Williams, honey. As you see how he passed, he did not identify as gay publicly, but in his memoir, he confessed that growing up he was called Mike. Oh, honey, they was calling him Mike. Jesus. Children are horrible, ain't they? Child. Ain't no telling what they call me behind my back, but I know what they didn't call me to my face. I know what they didn't say to my face, honey, unless they wanted to knock and get bucked, honey. Yes, Armani, you guessed it. Hey, Armani, my love, you did guess it. That is Michael K. Williams, Omar from The Wire. Armani guessed it before I said it. Yeah, child, baby, I love every piece of footage that I can find from Taxi Cab Confessions. But Miss Mamas is my favorite. Miss Mamas is my favorite, honey. Word on the street is that she's one of those ballroom girls. Honey, if you know her name, I will do my research on her. Baby, we may be even able to break down an exclusive, honey. If she's still alive, we might be able to get an interview. But found another snippet as I'm strolling through the internet, you know, trying to find some tea for y'all. Found another piece of this damn interview, and honey, I swear to God, it's going down in history as one of my favorite public interviews, period, ever.
Miss Money, honey. Hello? Do you want to see me? I'm available now. What, darling, my minimum is $150. Is that a problem? Well, how generous can you be? I'm negotiable. You're really horny? So am I. You want to be raped? I don't have a problem with doing that. You've been with hundreds of women and 7 transsexuals, and the transsexuals turn you on more than women? How old are you? 37? You're young to be feeling that way, to have that type of attitude. Okay, are you ready to come see me now? Okay, great. So I'm going to run in the house and put on something real sexy, honey. All right, baby, clean up real good for me, honey. Smell real good for me. Yes, I got whips, paddles, dildos, handcuffs, all of that. All right, baby, well, come and get it. Bye-bye. Oh, duty calls.
Duty calls, honey. Hopefully he won't be dutying on her. Honey, you heard what she said? Clean up night. Honey, he said he wanted a consensual, non-consenting experience, honey. I hope he consented to fleeting the system, baby. Honey. Ain't no better way to ruin a fantasy than with shit. I'm just being honest. Honey, I thought this was a safe space. This ain't a safe space, y'all. Armani said, I know he be knowing. I do know that you know every damn thing and every damn body. I wouldn't be surprised if you knew Michael K. Williams, honey, in real life, Armani. Yes. Thank you, Armani. I'm starting to feel like myself again, so I'm going to continue looking like myself again, honey. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Child, honey. Let's bring it back a little closer to today, honey. Ballroom throwback of the day, honey. This moment between Kelly and Ashley. Child, I can't with neither one of them. Shout out to both of the icons, honey.
and let the ball, let the ball.
Ashley said, Kelly, you're not even a legend. You're not even the mother of Andre's house. You're the director. That's what Ashley was saying. Meanwhile, Ashley ain't never answered the question. Ashley ain't never respond to what was going on. Kelly's legendary status and her status in the house of Mizrahi at the time had nothing to do with whether or not a legendary judge should have been on the panel going up for a contestant. Honey, baby. What did they get into at the end when they was tapping the table, honey? They a curry. Both of them is a curry. We would have magic in Ballroom if these two ladies got along. We would have magic in Ballroom. Like, just imagine Kelly and Ashley making content together randomly on the street. You know, even when they argue and agreeing to disagree type. Chop, classic. It would be classic. Ashley really don't do the camera like that, but let's see what they was getting into. Honey, we got to hear. Where's the vote? Remember the house of Mizrahi having a choir. I mean, you never can be surprised because you know a lot of the queers can sing. You know, we tend to be creatives and stuff. Child, Ashley just said director of the damn choir. Honey, it ain't even no singing category in Ballroom unless we talking commentator versus commentator. And if you pay attention to Niambi said chanting versus chant. Okay? Right? Get your tea together, honey. And while you get your tea together, I'm going to get my tea together and look at my ballroom husband. Yes, he is still my ballroom crush, even though his brother can't stand my guts. Honey, shout out to Lawrence T. Shee. Honey, I ain't got nothing against you, baby. I ain't got nothing against none of y'all girls, honey. I wouldn't be talking about you if I didn't like you, honey. You notice there's certain girls that I don't talk about, probably because I don't like them. Honey. And if I don't like you, it's for personal reasons. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing on no social media or no ballroom or none of that. But, honey, look at Gunner. I just live on. He's so fly and he's cunty, but he got the butch, the little cub look. Oh, Child, so fly, so fashionable, so faggoty. I love it all, honey. Gimme. Yeah, shout out Gunner, honey. Whenever you ready for a wife, let's discuss it. Let's talk about it, honey. I'm gonna give us both some more time to heal from me going off on Lawrence. That's why I haven't hit you back, Gunner. I want to give myself some time to heal, and I want to give you some time to heal in case you might have been upset with what I said about Lawrence and stuff. But baby, as it gets closer to the Tishy ball, honey, I will try and reach out if you'll still entertain a conversation with me. Yes. Baby, honey, did y'all know that Asia was in Asia? Girl, Asia was in Tokyo, honey. She was the finale for the LSS. As she should have been. Honey, shout out to the legendary Asia. Honey. Femme Queen Performance Soft and Cunt is back, baby. Girl, I know y'all not about to play in my keister today. My keister today. Yes, they is about to play in my keister, honey. Child, ain't nobody got time for that. We was doing so good. Honey. Child, I wish I could switch scenes, honey, baby. But no, honey, you gonna see me, you gonna watch me drag this puss, honey, is what you gonna do. You gonna watch me drag this puss. You gonna watch me drag this bush. Don't you talk stuff if I'm stush. It's squish. If you want me on your bush, better talk to me like puss. Alright, that should be a good spot. What y'all think? Move it over a little bit more. Alright, we can move it over a little bit more. Censor it. We'll censor it again if we have to, if necessary. But honey, let's take it back a step. Let's take it back a step because we got to see my girl in her full glory. Again, shout out to the legendary Asia 007. Femme Queen Soft and Kunt is back, darling.
It's Asia, the softest in the world, softest in the world, softest in the world, Asia, yes. It's Asia, 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 yeah, yes, Asia, yeah. It's Asia, pussy, yes. Asia, legend, yeah. Asia, legend, yes, it's her, yeah. The legend at the building, legend at the building, legend at the building. It's Asia, yeah. And the legend at the building. The legend at the building. I think clap, get it, ow. Y'all give it up for the legendary up and coming out. Asia.
Come on, Asia, honey, yes. And shout out to the whole cast of Femme Queen, crazy, sexy, and cool, honey, yes, honey. Asia, you was puss on that floor in Tokyo. Oh, honey, yes, you just reek it. Yes, I love it. I love it. Another throwback tea, honey, featuring one of y'all favorite girls on this channel. Akasha. What's wrong with Keish? Keish? Child. Keish, I believe you could get a check and not for big girl. I believe Keish could get a check, honey. Why didn't y'all tell me that Keish had did this to Rick Roses? Why didn't y'all say? Pump it.
I come downstairs, this hoe maced me. Like, don't worry, because next time she get her hair done, I'm pulling her lace out. Now put the mace down. Keep showing them how you holding the mace so the police can see. Okay. Well, I did break into you.
Go ahead and clock Keish and Rick out. Go ahead and clock both of them out, honey. And while we at it, let's go ahead and clock out Bigo for a while. Clock the whole app out. Clock it down. Honey, Keish out here being messy. Honey, yeah. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning. Opal, what did you write in there that has to be retracted, Opal? Good morning to you too, Opal. Hey, Nikki Taylor, Nikki. That Nikki, what's going on, Nicole Clark? Honey, yeah. You made the hit. That is Nikki Taylor. You did make the headlines again, girl. I am glad that you are happy. I'm happy that you are here to see the show for yourself. You do not have to guess, or you do not have to listen to what anybody else said that I said. Yes. Good morning. Good morning to all. Honey, Armani said it'd be too much going on. Armani, we is just getting started because, honey, I don't know if Venus was in retrograde or, honey, if the eclipse is still ecliptic, but child, there's a lot going on, honey. And speaking of Armani Day, the trans man photographer, what is going on with your brothers, Armani? What is going on with y'all brothers? Honey, not too long ago, I had just posted Mason and Kavar on Kavar. I had just posted Mason and Kavar on Marsha's Play as a T for T couple. We was talking about T for T love. It was a T for T love appreciation post. Baby, this couldn't have been no more than 2 months ago. Why is they broke up? All right. What was happening in Philly? I thought y'all was a happy family getting married and stuff with children. You know, married with child, honey. I got on Facebook. Child, honey, y'all know Facebook be having the ballroom tea. I got on Facebook, honey, and Mason was posting all these cryptic messages. Honey. Talk about jail and gats and honey. Very much given I am single. Very much given. No shade, they sat around and laughed with us, ain't wait no time trying to smash with us the moment we went. Weird, Mason's that. Mason, how long you been in this queer community, honey? You don't know how these children roll by now? Honey, especially with us transgenders, you know we be limited. Stop. Honey. Child, honey. Weird as hell. It is weird as hell. That's why I have very little friends, honey. Most of my friends is family members, honey. And trust and believe they'll get real missing if they play with me like that, honey. I don't know y'all girls' work schedules and addresses and stuff well enough yet. Redacted. But yeah, Mason was posting a lot of stuff. It was he said, "Don't call him brother." So Mason, what the happened with you and Kevar? Snakes, Mason said. They just want to be smashed, Mason said. A lot of the trans brothers do be wanting to be smashed. Honey, if you looking for somebody to smash it, you better hurry up and get it while I'm single, honey. If you like the cunty, curvy girls, honey, fully functioning. Power to the people. Child, honey. Girl, mashed potatoes. I will smash you like mashed potatoes, girl. Honey, don't play in my face, honey. Well, apparently, Mason was talking about Sincere. Yes, ballroom favorite Sincere. Yes, the bro Sincere. Shout out to Sincere, honey. Shout out to my bro Sincere, honey. One of the first people who are currently very active in Ballroom who followed me as soon as I started making content. Shout out to Sincere for supporting the girl. Honey and Yon. Child. Honey, two of our favorites. Honey. Mason said that y'all ain't his brothers. Y'all just want to get smacked. So, Bre, how do we come to this conclusion? Bre, is you making stuff up or people? Child, honey, no. Baby. Now, keep in mind that Brooke, if I'm not mistaken, Brooke and Yan is still together. They got kids together and everything. So, who is zooming who? Child, honey, let's let Mason tell his side of the story, honey. Shout out to the cast of Petty Mondays. If you want to see the show live, link is in the description. If you want to see the full reruns, link is in the description. Paul Voyer.
Pause on this topic. We are Circle the Block. Hey, Mason.
What's good? What's up, y'all?
What's going on, Bill? How you doing?
And shit, I'm good.
So they out here sucking your man dick. And you have to go to Facebook because they out here sucking your man dick in Philly. What's the tea?
Listen, the girls couldn't wait. I ain't gonna hold you. They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait till we went through shit. The crazy thing is, them bitches sat around. They act like they was friends and all that. They couldn't wait. Yawn out there ready to get fucked in a car on her fucking girlfriend birthday. Like, that's whole Brooke birthday. You got my nigga out there with you. And he went home with you. But I ain't gonna lie.
Why is Mason misgendering his transgender brothers? Honey, child, even when I'm mad at you bitches, I don't misgender y'all. Child, I'm on my business.
And he went home with you. But I ain't gonna lie, he tried his hand. You feel me? I live.
Wow. So Yawn and Sin had him?
Oh, no. So he came out there with Yawn. You feel me? He came out there with Yawn on Brooke's birthday. You feel me? They was posted a link. I don't know. I guess he was going to get fucked in the car and go home to Brooke. You feel me? But, yeah, he wasn't with it. Kaval wasn't feeling. He too impatient. So he wrote Sin. Sin like, yeah, come through. But Sin thought he was getting some pussy. But he wasn't getting none of that. He wasn't playing like that. They both was playing top on each other time, so they just sucked each other off. We ain't together, you feel me? And we wasn't together when it happened, you feel me? But it's the simple fact that y'all already Yeah, y'all was waiting. This Sin, he really played a nasty game. Because he trying to get me to come with him to Miami the next day.
Wow. So, oh wow. So, oh my God. So where's Brooke at? So how do
Yes, they are. No shit.
How do Brooke feel that he was supposed to be cheated on her birthday? Or was they gonna? Or was that a birthday present for Brooke?
Or was it a gangbang?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Don't play like that.
Y'all bitches
Well, basically, you back for the block, yeah.
tonight.
Gangbang or no?
No, Kaval was trying to bring him home for a threesome. That's how it all came out.
Oh, so Cabal, so your man was gonna bring Yarn home for a three. Oh, okay. And y'all was gonna bang Yarn out.
Let's not forget, he tried to get me locked up tonight by telling his 11-year-old daughter to.
Now, this is something that Kavar posted on his page. I had to snatch it from Petty Mondays because by the time I got to Kavar's page, it was gone, honey. But this is something that Kavar posted.
Let's not forget, he tried to get me locked up tonight by telling his 11-year-old daughter to tell the police I raped her. Y'all can have him. Just be ready for the physical abuse and emotional abuse I suffered.
He ain't stay around for 2 years to get all that. Right. And he's still there.
Y'all
Still
can
there. Sin, no, real shit. Sin ain't come at my nigga. My nigga tried him. He wanted to try his hand. He said it was an opportunity. He wanted it. You feel me? He went at it. Like, Sin ain't come at him. Yarn was waiting, though. She had motives. She was trying.
Okay, but can I ask a serious? This is a serious question because it's a serious topic. So, whose daughter was supposed to be supposedly raped?
Ain't nobody daughter was raped. Y'all listen to Kaval bullshit if you want.
Okay.
Tell him if you show papers, see you send yourself to jail. I don't gotta do none of that. I put my kids in none of that. You bring it to my house. That's just how you gonna get it, though. But yeah, that's it. First Sin, he said he ain't do nothing. He said he don't play like that. He DL. But then Kaval called him on the phone and said everything they did while I was on the phone, so he never knew I was on it. So I came through.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Child, honey. I don't know nobody involved personally outside of the screen. Child, honey. But if y'all follow me on other platforms, then honey, y'all know my experience with my trans brothers. None of this would shock me if it's all true. I mean, you know, when Kavar and Mason was together, they was freaks anyway. So I'm not even understanding the problem, honey. Yeah. But Kavar, I think you should take that OnlyFans down because I think Mason might be rebranding. I think he might be rebranding. I think he might be making the OnlyFans about him. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. I'm getting that impression. I'm not understanding the problem. I don't think nobody involved should be shocked. The only thing that I'm really shocked about is our Mason, Miss Gendron. Yeah, I don't like that. That was uncalled for, Mason. That was very uncalled for. Armani said they are such a cute couple. Yeah, child. Oh, like you seen they was getting paid to show people what was happening, honey. Probably still is. Oh, Armani already knew about the content. Armani, please act right. Please act. We got quite a few people in here this morning, Armani. Please. They know that I know you. My Lord. Good morning. Good morning, Jay. How you doing? Honey. Amanda. Amanda like that mashed potato, smash them like mashed. Amanda, I would smash them like car crashes. Do you hear me? Honey, Geico. Allstate. You would have needed Allstate. Honey, I'm telling you. You said it's too early. Armani. Don't do that. Don't do that. Amanda, honey, that's Amanda said I slay her. Amanda, everybody would have been slayed. Do you hear me? Girl, honey, y'all know my tea, and if you don't, honey, I'm going to start sharing more of my life, honey. Now that I'm starting to have a life outside of the internet, I'm going to start sharing more of it with y'all. It's been real boring, though. It's been real boring. And y'all not getting everything. Y'all not getting everything. I'm going to bring y'all some more of my OTs, but what's happening right now, we coming back to clarity, honey. We vibrating higher, and we catching our people. Child, honey, protect black women. Child, protect trans women. Honey, protect transgender lives. Protect trans lives. What in the hell? Yanni. Yanni done really grew up to be a beautiful woman. Yeah, shout out to Yanni. Child, Yanni just got back to Philly. Why is her and JoJo fighting? Why? Tell him that it's human. I know you lie. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Please keep y'all hands and feet to yourself. Us queens read each other and stuff so well. We don't have to hit each other. Jesus, it's enough people out here in the world that's willing to put their hands and feet and Goodyear tires and all that on us. We don't have to do that to each other. Jesus. My Lord, y'all crazy. Look at this. Child, look at this. Trigger warning, violence. Trigger warning, violence. We do not condone violence over here at the Very Fairy Puss channel. We are showing this for awareness purposes. Protect trans lives. Protect black women. Honey, mental health matters. Girl, I know you fucking lying, Jesus.
Jojo, chill, bro.
Wait, yo! Bitch, you put my hand, you I didn't put my hand, fuck you, what the fuck you about? You
bitch. Girl, honey, what octave was JoJo speaking on? Honey, I want y'all to keep in mind that the Butch Queen was the one with the highest voice. I want us to keep that in mind during this discussion. As y'all see, that wasn't a real fight. That was a little scuffle, a little kick up, a little dust up. Honey, child, that is good and crazy. Girl. They done made up now. They supposed to be talking and stuff now. Y'all don't kick up no more dust on this shit. But I just want y'all to see. I told y'all the theme of this live is Philly in retrograde. Honey, yes. Jesus. Honey, what is going on in Philly? And y'all know Philly is one of my favorite cities. Oh, my Lord. Honey. Dear members of the Philadelphia Ballroom Alliance, I hope this letter finds you well. Y'all reading? Unfortunately, I'm writing to address a concerning incident that took place on May 10, 2024. A physical altercation occurred that led to another physical altercation involving certain individuals within our community. The incident in question involved Shadira Tishi. I don't think that's how you spell her first name or her last name. Man Prodigy and an unknown acquaintance of man. The incident escalated into another physical altercation involving Marquise, Quan, Flex, Sean, and unknown acquaintance. In light of this unfortunate event, I propose that we convene for an emergency meeting this Thursday at 8 p.m. on Zoom to discuss the necessary measures to ensure the safety and well-being of all Philadelphia patriots. I think they meant patrons. Please confirm our availability for Thursday meeting at your earliest convenience. Let us work together and address this swiftly and effectively. Child, I don't know if Philly was leaving the chemtrail, if they was leaving the chemtrails in Philly over this weekend. I thought, I know you fucking lie. Shadira, man. Child, I didn't even know that Shadira was a T. I think I did know that. I think I did see that. I think I seen the LSS. Whew, child. Honey. Shadira's side of the story.
Nothing gonna tell me nothing. Bitch, so for you to feel like you gonna come up to me in my motherfucking face and tell me anything, bitch, you ain't lost your motherfucking mind, man. I don't owe you nothing. I was in your house 20 fucking years, bitch. Y'all didn't do nothing for me. Bitch, I was the star of your fucking house. Let's talk about it. I don't give a fuck how many times I went to jail. When I came back, I still was the fucking star. Bitch, when I'm on the floor, they run to the floor to see me. Fuck is you talking about? Bitch, don't play with me. Y'all made Naomi mother over me, bitch, when I went to jail. I could go on and on about how I was mistreated. Y'all never prioritized me. Y'all never looked into me. Y'all never pushed me to walk any fucking ball. Bitch, when I came to a ball, it was me. Since I was 14 fucking years old, I made it to the ball. I was out tricking on the fucking stroll to push me to the ball. Bitch, I put myself to the ball. I made it there. I walked. I paid my way in. I paid for all my stuff. My hair, my makeup, everything. Y'all never did nothing to fuck for me. But y'all a fucking champ behind me when I was on the floor doing my craft, my talent. So don't sit here and fucking tell me I don't owe you shit. Pay homage to me, motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about? Don't ever come to me thinking you questioning me about something I said about you, opinion I said about your actions and your behaviors that you was displaying out in the fucking field. Yes, you was being bitter, old, and fucking mad. And you supposed to be a fucking... Jojo, chill, bro. Wait,
What is this?
Wait, no.
Either.
Another video.
Show some fucking support. Because when you left fucking Ebony and anybody want to fucking support you and you had all your fucking kids, we was there supporting you to help you build your motherfucking legacy. Fuck is you talking about? And I'm sure you had plenty of fucking things to say about me when I left your fucking house. All types of drag queens and fuck her, because you did it to everybody else. I sat around and watched you talk about people who left your house and you called them all types of faggots. And they tired, and child, they ain't gonna go nowhere, and they got the prodigy curse. Like, get the fuck out of here. You always got opinions to say about shit. So the fuck what? People gonna say shit about me all fucking day to the day I die. I don't give a fuck. Think I give a fuck? You can't question nobody. People gonna have their fucking opinions. So now this motherfucking fag is still putting this fucking hand in my face, and I'm like, get your fucking hand in my face. Like I said, fuck you. Who are you? You're nobody, bitch. I'm somebody. I'm Shadira. Like I said, fuck you. Fuck out of here. So now I'm walking away. As I'm walking away, this motherfucking faggot walks up behind me and grabs my motherfucking hair and grabs my collar, the back of my shirt, and starts to shove me off the motherfucking stage. Now, mind you, there's no way to get off the fucking stage. There's nothing but excess stuff from the stage that was being built, bars and shit. He's shoving me off the fucking edge of the stage while pulling my hair and pulling the back of my shirt. And I had a drink and keys and a fucking phone in my pocketbook in my hand. So as he's shoving me, all this shit fell. So now the fucking drink falls on my shoes. I'm slipping on a fucking drink. So as I'm slipping off the side of the stage, he's got his hands wrapped around my fucking head and he's pulling me and I'm fucking yanking my head up. Jason said he ran over there, bitch, to pull me up, to grab me, to get him from off my hand. So when he let me go and I turned around, bitch, I popped the shot of him, socked him. You fucking crazy. Yeah, now we mixing. So me and him mixing, we going back and forth, whatever. The trade boy came over there and he snuck me. The trade boy came over there, he fucking snuck me. The trade boy snuck me. I falls in between the back of the fucking stage and on the wall. I'm leaning against the fucking wall, holding myself up from falling on the floor in between the wall and the fucking stage. Me and the boy is standing over top of me. The boy is daring me to get the fuck up and do something, or he gonna knock me the fuck out again. So I got the fuck up. At this point, my nails is broken off. My nails is bleeding. I break my fucking nail off. And whoever was holding me, I break out of their grass, bitch, and I pop off on both of them. Bing, bing. I'm hitting both of them. Left, right. Fighting both of them. Man start fighting me and the boy start fighting me. They both jumping me at this point, pulling my hair.
Amaya, go to the next video. I just put it there. It's the fight. It's whatever it was, the little scuffle. The last one. Yeah, that last one. The last one.
Right there. Right there.
Well, I ain't got the scuffle. If y'all have the video and y'all want my review on it, my analysis on it, feel free to send this to my IG, link in the description. But based on what Shadira's saying, it don't sound like it was a real fight to me, which thank God. I'm hoping that it wasn't. You know, I can't really see on YouTube. Shout out to BV though for trying. But yeah, it don't sound like it was a real fight to me. It sounded like Shadira was probably swinging. Ballroom fights inside the balls. Even you know, y'all just seen that little dust up with Yanni and JoJo. Child, I want everybody to clock out. Can everybody just clock out for a minute? How about we all take a break? I'll take a break from making content and everything, I promise. Lord Jesus is weeping. But this led into a whole thing. Nikki, honey, this is where you come into play. But this led into a whole thing, honey. Child. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. You don't need to see nobody. I'm good. This all of this stuff is me, my own stuff, me working on myself. Why they stay bucking with the girls? That is the theme of the live, honey. Yes, it's multiple themes tonight, honey. Philly in retrograde, honey, and protect black trans women. Jesus, honey. Joy, what's going on, Kiana? Good morning. Shadira Mazira, yes, honey, yes, Shadira Mazira. Shadira is one of my favorite of all times. Voguing divas, period. Boy, girl, butch queen, femme queen, whatever. She was definitely one of my favorites. At the height of Shadira is when I was introduced to Ballroom. It's when I was introduced to the scene. So yes, I love Shadira, honey. But it sound like some tension. But I'm gonna let the pieces of the story unravel as they may, honey. I'm just gonna show them to you. Okay. So then we get here. So then this leads to Niambi getting involved. Because of course, they talk about it on Patty Monday. I'll let Nikki break you down. I'll let Nikki break it down.
Earlier when Shadira was on live, someone brought up a post allegedly of Niambi calling Shadira a crackhead. So on the video I asked her why did Niambi call her that. When they showed me the post, I realized that I think Niambi was probably talking about other people for thinking that she would talk against man. I'm guessing that's what she was reiterating too. So I do owe Niambi apologies for that, and I didn't take the comment down. So she could put me on the shirt. Maybe she'll get on her mama basement.
Now you just said you was apologizing, and now you talking about her mama basement.
I did apologize, and I meant what I said.
Nikki, I wish I could bring your ass up here. Nikki, honey, you welcome to come on TikTok if you got a TikTok. I'm live on TikTok right now, sis. Nikki, how the hell you gonna apologize to that woman and then in the same breath, not even a different breath, Nikki, in the same syllable, girl, honey, it wasn't even a breath between you telling her that you were sorry and you hope she get up out of her mother's basement. Now y'all know I love Niambi, but I love all the girls. I don't hate Nikki at all. Love Miss Nikki Taylor. But Nikki, honey, that woman owns her mother's house. That's not. I don't know why y'all be reading her about her living in her mother's house, honey. The reason why everybody got shit. One of the reasons why everybody got shit except black people is because they have shit passed down to them. Honey, Nikki, don't do that. Nikki, we're gonna work on our own home ownership. But I already know what the T was. You was trying to get up under the Niambi's skin, and you knew how to do it. You knew how to do it, girl. Nikki, if you can get over here on TikTok, honey, I'm on here. You knew how to do it, honey. You said all you got to do is say her mother's name, which is understandable, honey. Child, Nikki, girl, honey, this was Niambi's response. Girl, this is the design. This is the Niambi Prodigy designs. These are the new t-shirts. Y'all hear the birds chirping? Can y'all hear them on the mic? Girl. Niambi. Honey. Girl. Jesus. Girl. Niambi, we got to speak to you about using your powers for good. Okay? Honey. Jesus. My love says, Niambi, I love you down, honey, and all things that will be said with love. But we gotta talk about it. Hey, Nikki! We got Nikki here, honey. We got Nikki here. Yes, Nikki, can you go live? On here. Yes, honey, yes. Nikki, don't go nowhere, Nikki, honey. Well, do you want to respond there? No, let's let Niambi respond. Oh, we got Nikki. We got Miss Nikki Taylor on the line, y'all, honey. But I got a quick little breakdown of what Niambi was saying, honey. But we still talking about the Shadira man shit too. Keep that in mind. Niambi's response. Shout out to the icon.
Okay. There's a situation that's happened between man and Shadira. That's between them. First off. So the first comment that I see, Shadira goes live earlier today. And the first thing I see is all these comments that say Niambi. What the fuck does Niambi have to do with any of that? To Michaela and fucking Nikki Bobay, what the fuck does Niambi have to do with all of that? I'm aware of the situation. Okay? Number one. And number two, when was the last time either one of you bitches shared anything, bitch, or supported me in any way? I will wait. None of you bitches motherfucking support me or defend me and nothing, bitch. If anything, bitch, you'll wait for the first opportunity to read me.
Okay, we're going to stop the icon there for right now because, honey, we done got about 4 different subjects. Number one, for me to Niambi, well, really for me to everybody, because when I'm not speaking to her specifically, this advice I hope we all can use, me included, honey. You said, what does the Shadira man situation have to do with you? To be fair, Niambi, you do consider yourself an activist. You do activist work online. Yes, you do. I can't take that away from you. you know, clearly we use your content over here. Like what could I say bad about that? Nothing. So people would expect, to be fair, people would expect, because I would have expected you to speak on this or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely think Miss Nikki Taylor was being shady, but we will ask her about that, honey. Yeah, she will be able to speak for herself. But I would expect you to speak on that. I would expect you to speak on that, Niambi. Yeah, but I think really Niambi didn't already told us what the tea is. Her feelings is hurt because she feel like Nikki and whoever else were tagging her in posts, and bringing up the subject, the man should dare subject. I think she felt offended because y'all girls typically don't support her from what she says from her perspective. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's how she feels. I think that's the crux of the issue. But let the icon finish speaking for herself.
Kiss my motherfucking ass from the back. Mercedes, we have never had a problem. We have never had a problem, so we're not going to start. So please do not allow this social media to jade how I am. You know how I am, and we go back a lot of years. So we're not going to even start that. We're not going to even start that. So the little comment, the little snide comment that you made, talking about, oh, I should know better and all of that, bitch, I'm grown, first and foremost. And I have never had any problem saying what the fuck I had to say on this or any other platform. So if I said it, I would own I said it. I don't have no problems with that girl, never had problems with that girl, so I'm not going to start having problems with that girl. Period.
Now, Nikki, I feel like you was carrying. I feel like, well, Nikki said that that's not what's happening. We're gonna let Nikki speak her piece so she could break it down. But Nikki, where is the tea with this whole, her calling Shadira cracker? Because I ain't find no receipts on that. I ain't find no receipts on that. We'll ask Nikki about it, honey. But I do think it's shade. I do think you stirring the pot. But let's let the icon speak for herself. She is upset about it, honey.
Dominique Ebony, the daughter of my daughter, Amina. I'm going to need you to make up your mind because you're allowing a lot of these bitches that are peddling you with wrong information, saying certain shit about me, and I see you talk about the nerve and all of that. You know me, you need to make up your mind whether you're going to be over here or over the fuck there. Y'all need to pay attention where y'all getting your motherfucking information from because I mind my fucking business. Nikki, you're another one that knows. You be minding your business and folks be bringing the bad side up because they capitalize off of my reactions to shit. They make money when I react. They don't matter unless they speak my name. That is how that goes. I know how this shit goes. They are patiently waiting for me over on Bigo now. I'm trying what I scream because a lot of you.
No shade. We all do make money off of each other, as we should. I told y'all I think that should be the tea from the beginning. We all make money off of each other. Yes, build our own network, honey, for us, by us. Stop playing, honey. I might not be a legend or an icon, but I'm still one of y'all. Don't forget that.
Bitches don't respond when we're talking really nice and sweet and all of the things. I don't see none of y'all bitches at no fucking panel discussions talking about trans shit and ballroom shit. I don't see you there. When they have conventions and conferences and things like that, I don't see y'all bitches there. When I promote that I'm doing freaking international and national speaking on Ballroom, I don't see you bitches in the comments. See, your social media gave a lot of you bitches heart And the ability to try to disrespect people, bitch, when you are in no position. You are in no position. And a lot of y'all motherfucking flunkies, bitch, be following behind y'all, bitch, with the bullshit. A lot of y'all motherfucking flunkies. Now, Nikki Bobby, Miss Thing, you know good and well that I did not tell that child, bitch, that fucking she smokes crack. Now, why are you trying to capitalize, bitch, and gain some content off of me? You know we do not even hang in the same circle. Now, I've been looking for an excuse to freaking get you. Now I got one. Now I got one. Because you should have left me alone. There is no reason why that you should have my name in your motherfucking mouth. And telling you right-hand man, get yourself your own fucking identity. Get yourself your own identity. It's not Roddy Kelly's coattail. Let's start there. Let's start there. Cash that learn your history. As I have 66 people, for me. Not them, me. They raped me long enough. They raped me long enough. They raped me since I was a fucking kid when fucking Caesar had a fucking camera in my face at fucking 13 years old. No way. Bitch, he's next.
Now, I heard some scuttlebutt about potentially people questioning what Niambi could have been saying. I don't think that she was using RAPE in the sense of an assault, a physical assault. I don't think that she was speaking of it in that way. Let's bring up, where we at? Who do we want to? Who do we want? Do we want to go with Webster? Y'all want to trust Webster? All right, we could trust Webster. Here we go. Can y'all see that? I might need to make it bigger and move it over. All right, give me a second. I think she was using it. Ooh. I think she was using some linguistic skills on y'all real quick. Can y'all see? Let me see if that works. Okay, y'all can see the definition. The only thing that's cut off is the bottom, but we looking at the top anyway. It can be, and is typically known as the definition at the top, honey, which I can't even say on this live, or will be demonetized, which is sad. But I think that Niambi was using right under me. I think that she was using it in one or both of these contexts, honey. Yes. Robbing or despoiling somebody, as in, I think she was essentially saying, when she was talking about Caesar, was that she was saying he's raped her image. You know what I mean? He's raped her talent. He's been able to use and manipulate her talent. You know, the same conversation that us content creators involved in Ballroom, have been having amongst each other these past few years. Everybody's mad because we're all profiting off of each other, but that's literally how media works. It's no different. There are going to be a lot of instances where all of us are going to be the first to speak on a topic, or going to be the first to have a take on the topic, but depending on how good that take is, or depending on what the people want to see or what the people want to hear, we're going to have to discuss either each other or the same shit that the other person has discussed. You know? Child, honey. But I think she was saying that she was violated because as a kid, Ballroom, even since her childhood, Ballroom has, or a lot of people in Ballroom have taken advantage of her talent, her skills, and her image. I think that's what she meant by that.
I'm going one by one and evaluating and deciding whether they stay or whether they go. this fucking scene because y'all be trying to include me in shit that don't have nothing to do with me. In Man or Shadira, where does Niambi fit in there at? Please somebody answer my question. Between Man and Shadira, where does Niambi fit in? She don't, because that's not my problem. Now this bad body built fucking queen bitch wants to have my name in her mouth, bitch, saying that I fucking said that child was on crack, bitch, when you know I never said that. Keep my name out of your motherfucking dick lickers. There's no reason why you should be saying my name on shit, bitch. We don't hang in the same circle. And for those out there, bitch, that are comparing Rodney's situation with Shadira's situation, I got Rodney together because I was defending Monique. Somebody that deserves to be defended for everything that she's been to this thing. So a lot of y'all need to fucking kick the fuck rocks. Oh, nobody my fucking loyalty. Cause what the fuck have they done for me lately? I talked to me about the situation. He told me everything that fucking went down, and yes, I fucking believe it. And
I don't never believe anybody wholeheartedly, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's for a psychological reason. Literally, two people can witness the same exact thing, and they have two complete different perspectives of the incident, especially when you have substances and alcohol involved. Not insinuating that, you know, anybody is smoking crack, you know. For example, I'm really not, I don't know what the kids do. I really don't care. I don't judge people's recreational substance use. Anyway, I mean, why are we playing in each other's face? I'm on here with the Billica with y'all now. However, damn, speaking of the Billica, I done forgot what I was going to say. That's not. But I say all that to say that I'm never going to take one person's side of a story in the incident. You know, the old proverb goes, it's your side, it's their side, and then there's the truth somewhere in the middle. And it's true, you know. People, our brains literally process things differently. Me and you could witness two different things, and it's not going to be the same thing. Like, just for example, when you ask people if tattoos hurt, and one person might say yeah, and the other person say no, they could have the same exact tattoo done by the same exact person in the same exact spot, but their response to the pain is going to be differently. So it's going to be different, and people's perception is different, and what you remember is different. Our brains are not, and unless you are, you know, some type of genius, or you have some type of memory and intelligence that's above human, you are very likely not going to recall the incident exactly 100%. You're not going to be able to see everything. You don't have eyes everywhere.
I don't like it. Oh, fucking well. And then Shadira creates all of this fucking hoopla around her situation, and they're gonna fucking go live and all of that shit, and then the next minute tell everybody to fucking calm down where everybody's already at 100. No, it's already up and stuck now. Over a situation you caused. Fuck no.
Niambi, I think you taking up for Man now. If we keeping it 100, I think you taking up for Man now, which is fine. We'll talk more on that later.
Move her hand out of the way and trying to have her escorted off of the stage. She was belligerent. She started the altercation by trying and attempting to talk about him behind his back after she got voted over at a mock ball. Let's start the situation. If we're going to talk about the situation, we're going to we're not going to do is fucking throw all of these fucking shots and freaking get in people's faces and invade their personal space like you're bad. And then when they react to it, then you play victim. That is what we're not going to do. That is what we're not going to do.
And two things can be true at the same time. It is very possible that is true, and that's what happened. That Shadir started the altercation and then played victim. It's possible. It is possible. I haven't been able to analyze any footage. Again, my IG is in the description. It is possible. But two things can be true at the same time. It is possible that she could be playing victim and that she started the altercation, and it can also be possible that Niambi is going to be biased towards her house father, her gay father, her, fountain house father. Two things can be true at the same time.
Cheer this lie. That's what we're not going to do. And then you're villainize this man for reacting. No, that's not what we're going to do. If you are big, I don't care who the fuck you are, if you are big and bad to invade somebody's personal space, listen, guys, to the words that are coming out of my mouth. And number one, I don't even have to hear both sides. You know why? Because nobody, I heard from somebody who was there that didn't have anything to do with the situation.
I take it. In response to what Niambi's saying, I agree with her. I agree with her, honestly. These last two topics have been about men putting their hands on women, men putting their hands on trans women. In the first instance, we saw for ourselves, where honestly I think it was more so a man defended himself against a trans woman. Shout out to Yanni. And I'm glad he gave her wig back. See, that's how you could tell that it wasn't no real fight, honey, because he tossed that wig back to her. He knew she needed her wig back, honey. It was some love still there, honey, child, as they were screaming at each other. I feel like, regardless of gender, ability, disability, because me personally, I don't believe in putting my hands on cisgender women. It's nothing a cisgender woman could do to make me put my hands on her other than hit me, other than make me defend myself. If you put your hands on somebody, baby, then that means that, to me, that's an invitation to fight. And for me personally, it's an invitation to fight because it's an invitation for me to have to defend myself. Like, for me, like with me, for example, you don't know what go on with people. I had PTSD. Honey, I've had PTSD for years. I already told y'all the story. I witnessed one of my friends unalived brutally as a child on our way to school. I had PTSD. I'm automatically, my mind does a tick flip thing, which makes me have PTSD and not be just a normal person that just wants to fight. I don't ever want to fight. I don't ever want to have to put my hands on somebody, honey. For one, I'm too puss for all of that, honey. And for two, I'm too crazy for all of that. And I really am not serving nobody any purpose being in jail. Girl. Honey. But, long story short, that rule as far as men putting their hands on a woman, if you have to defend yourself against a woman, if you feel attacked, if you feel threatened, if you feel like your life is in danger, let's not act like women have not taken people's lives before. It's possible. It happens. It's happened in fights. It's happened in fights with them fighting men. And in some of those cases, the man probably really wasn't trying to fight back, or probably really deep down didn't feel like he needed to defend himself. So for me, if you put your hands on somebody, you asking for it, regardless of gender. However, I don't think that a man should ever put his hands on a woman unless he's defending himself. Only in that instance. Only in that instance, honey. But yeah, but ultimately, everybody keep their damn hands to themselves. Fuck. Get in the, start boxing or something.
That was not directly wrong. So how's that? And the person who gave you the ball. That's enough for me. And not in one instance, and Mercedes too, and not in one instance did I condone anything that he did. Absolutely not. Hitting a girl is wrong. Hitting a femme queen is wrong. Yes, it is. But in that same instance, that does not give the green light for anybody. Femme queen, butch, trans man, anybody to go and invade someone's personal space. So there has to be some type of accountability of that. Some type. I am not saying that how he handled it was right. And I did talk to him. And I'm not saying what he did was right. And since then, he has apologized publicly. He has done things that he really normally doesn't even do. And I'm not saying that you condone what he did neither. But what's done is done, and what happened, happened. My thing is, why is Niambi's name being mentioned when I don't have anything to do with it? Do not try to weaponize the shit that I do for this community for me to be out here defending bullshit. That is my problem. Fuck whatever they fucking went through, that's on them. Do not speak Niambi's name in nothing that anybody else is going through. Especially to the motherfuckers that don't support shit I do on here. So Nikki, baby, you stay puffed up, motherfucking marshmallow fucking man, fucking Kelly's fucking flunky. You're next going on a shirt. I'll have it next week. The design is being made right after this live. Since I'm telling Shadira, bitch, that she smokes crack and shit, since you want to have my motherfucking name in your mouth, you're the next shirt that I'm coming out with. So it's not just the older generation that needs to be the bigger people. The younger generation needs to step up and be the grown people that they proclaim to be.
You know what? I'm gonna save that until after me and Nikki talk, because I want to actually ask her thoughts on that. Now, ultimately, the only other thing I have to say to Niambi is, when you're an activist, other people's business is your business. Other people's business is your business. The only thing I think it is, I understand you have your own personal thing with Nikki. That ain't none of my business. But it would, if you really mean Nikki, then say her name. Otherwise, you know what I mean? People will stop sending you stories, and people will stop hipping you to tea, and people will stop depending on you. And that's essentially what you're putting yourself out here to do. If you're an activist, if you're an advocate, you are letting other people, other people are depending on you because you get paid to do this. I get paid to do this. You know, Callie, Nikki, a lot of people get paid for ballroom media. Caesar, people depend on you for a service, and your service to your community is your voice. So you have to know other people's business to know what you should or shouldn't speak about, what you can or can't speak about, um, and what the people want to hear you speak about. The people want to hear you speaking about shit. Now I understand. I understand that if you got your own personal thing with Nikki, and again, that's why me personally, I would have just been like, um, if I felt that way about Nikki, if I had a personal thing with Nikki, I would just be like, Nikki, girl, get somebody else to tag me next time, honey, child, honey, being messy, you know, me personally, me personally. What's going on, Tasha? What's going on, Saint? What's going on, Sequoia? Yeah, what's going on, Samantha? We got the people in the building, honey, and we about to bring up Miss Nikki Taylor, honey. Yeah, aka Nikki Ball, man, honey, legendary. Yes. What is going on? Good morning. Let me turn you up so the people on YouTube can hear you. But when I do the final edit for this YouTube video, I'm going to edit in this. Me and you talking on TikTok. Okay. How you doing, love? Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you? I can't complain, honey. I can't complain. So the floor is yours. What are your thoughts? What's your reaction? Mm-hmm. Turn me down, girl. You got me playing in the background. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You a kid, bitch. You just are naturally. You just naturally a kid. Girl, yeah, I feel no, I feel what you're saying, and dead as you know, from me to you and from me to the icon, honey. This is just me covering what's going on. Y'all both are the biggest media personalities, two of the biggest media personalities, and on the biggest media platforms, um, of people who are in ballroom. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's no shade from me neither. It's no beef from me neither to neither one of y'all.
Somebody sent me the live this morning, so I said, "Well, let me go see what's going on." So once I saw, I just wanted to address it. It's not. And tell her, let the facts be known of how things went.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Niambi's going to feel how she wants to feel. Maybe get her some more cash up. She can name on Facebook and get some more funds donated to her cause. So.
Yes, absolutely, honey. Yes, and donate to the fairy puss in the process, please, honey. Thank you, honey, and please support Nikki's platform on. What's your name on Bigo, Nikki?
My Bigo ID is Big Nikki on Bigo Live. Right now, I'm currently doing my hours right now. So if you guys do want to come over to Bigo, send some beats, tap the screen, show some love, send a high vibrational gift, and I appreciate you.
Yes, honey. Yeah, honey. I need to learn some of that swag from you, Nikki. But no, I'm glad that you really did come up because BV, his audio went out when Niambi came up on the panel. So I really didn't know what was said on the panel, and like.
When she came on the panel, we talked, and I thought that was the end. So yesterday when I was at work, they sent me her post. She has me blocked. She has been blocked on social media. So I'm like, well, girl, you got me blocked. Why you couldn't have tagged me in the post or something? Somebody had to send it to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I found out what was going on.
Lord Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Honey, I want us all to be able to get along, honey.
In a perfect world, true. Like, but let's be clear, we're all human. Everybody's not gonna get along, and
That's
okay.
true.
It's just all about respecting each other and having that love for one another.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right, mother. Honey. Yes, honey. And you are a legendary mother, one of the legendary mother ball mains, right?
Legendary overall founding godmother of the House of Balmain, the first $100,000 House of Balmain.
Yes, Nikki, talk your shit, bitch. No, dead ass. I'm glad you put it out there because I really didn't know. We don't give each other the chance, the opportunity to talk our shit.
Me and Rodney founded Balmain in 2015. We're getting ready to celebrate 10 years in 2005. We'll be our 10th year. So join us for our 10th anniversary ball in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, and shout out to the House of Ball Maine overall, honey. Yes, y'all know if y'all watch the Vogue reviews, then y'all know that, honey, the House of Ball Maine has one of my favorite girls that's on the floor right now. One of my favorite Femme Queen performance girls on the floor right now, Miss Layla.
Yes, Miss Layla from Chicago, Illinois. Shouts out to Layla. She
Yes.
definitely does her thing off the floor.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, thank you for coming up, Nikki. You are welcome on any of my platforms anytime, Miss Thing.
All right, thank you.
Anytime, love. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. Yes, yes. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to the overall fountain godmother of the House of Balmain, honey, legendary Nikki Taylor. What's going on, Beverly? Greetings, greetings, greetings. I meant to ask Nikki's opinion on this, but I really don't have any opinion on how Niambi finished the conversation. I just think that Niambi had good advice for all of us. With what she said.
So it's not just the older generation that needs to be the bigger people. The younger generation needs to step up and be the grown people that they proclaim to be as well. So it's meeting each other halfway, just like you just said. It's meeting each other halfway. But
I think that that's a perfect spot for me to end this topic on, honey, because as y'all saw, honey, me and Nikki, for example, being of the younger generation, even though I'm trying to get back into ballroom and child probably wasn't the smartest by starting it with media, but we are part of the younger generation of Black trans women, period. So yeah. y'all just seen a perfect example of two people meeting in the middle. Y'all just seen a perfect example of two people giving each other the opportunity to speak their piece and come to common ground, and it be no tea. Two black trans women, actually. Child, honey, but like Nikki said, honey, support the merch, honey. Child, honey. I'm praying for all of us. I'm praying for all of us, honey. I'm praying for all of us. This is essentially wrapping up all the things that Niambi has said in her post. Feel free to screenshot, feel free to pause and read if you like. That's up to you, honey. The Billica didn't hit too hard at this point. Honey, y'all know that I get illiterate with the Billicas. But overall, what I think, what Nikki said, and I agree with Nikki, to piggyback off of what she said, is that, of course, Niambi's going to be biased. That is her father. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that is not only the prodigy house father, but that is her gay father as well. So of course she's going to be biased, and I told y'all that's why I try to, I'm cool, I'm cordial, I love and respect everybody, but I don't really want to get too close with too many heavy hitters and big voices in Ballroom, because we're naturally going to be biased. We're humans. We're naturally going to be biased. It's okay, y'all. Conflict resolution. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to dislike somebody. Like Nikki was saying, it's okay. You not going mish and mash with everybody. Lego had posted this. He had brought this up, about how he felt like it was crickets with the Shadira situation versus the Tanae situation. And Lego, in my opinion, honey, since Lego asked the question, in my opinion, I think it's just like with anything else with Ballroom. Politics, honey. It depends on who's the most liked. It depends on who has the most connections. It depends on who can bury the story. However, like Niambi said, man did apologize, but can we just keep our hands off of people, honey? Please, Jesus. Honey. Wow. And again, shout out to Nikki Taylor. I really love you for coming up here, sis, and you are genuinely welcome. Anytime you have anything to promote, honey, y'all got her Beagle IG. Go over there and support the girls, honey. The more y'all support them, honey, the more content they'll make, and we'll be able to enjoy as well. Okay, thank you. Yep, thank you, Miss Neil. Shout out to my girl, Miss Neil. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video, honey. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe, honey. Yes, love it. Love you for it, for reminding me. Now it's time for us to get to the story that all of y'all who are not necessarily Ballroom want to get to, honey. This EbonyPrince2K24, honey. Yeah, the Drake story. A lot of y'all might have been wondering, why the hell is Drake in a Ballroom TV video? What is Bre get ready to have this Negro coming out walking pretty boy realness or something? Child, let's get into it. EbonyPrince2K4. Apparently, to hear EbonyPrince2K4 tell it, one of the breadcrumbs we've been given is that they are a member of the House of Ebony. Excuse me. Honey. So, Bre, what they got to do with Drake? Well, EbonyPrince2K24 has been leaving cryptic messages all over Twitter. Apparently, EbonyPrince2K24 is involved in this Drake beef. Allegedly. How, Bre? Because EbonyPrince2K24 put himself in this Drake Kendrick Lamar beef. EbonyPrince2K24 then tagged, replied, quoted to every hip-hop publication that number one, Kendrick Lamar is not a liar. And in that same number one, Ebony Prince is not a thief. And number two, Mr. Aubrey Graham, also known as Drake, and Mr. Livingston Allen, also known as DJ Academics, honey, also known as Jerry No Time, have until noon Monday, 5/23. Oh, that was 2 days ago. That was Monday. Have until noon this past Monday to retract their claims of theft, or my attorney, Adrian Edward, and I will exhaust every legal option available. What the hell is Ebony Prince talking about? Who is this troll? What is happening, Bre? What is happening? What you talking about? Conspiracy theory? Child, honey. And then Ebony Prince started dropping receipts. Child, Ebony Prince started dropping the receipts that at minimum Ebony Prince has been in Drake's presence and or has access to places where Drake frequents, like the Mark Hotel. Ebony Prince wanted us to know that he has something on Drake. Not hey CC, do you love me? You should do some better investigating, he said, honey. Because you know the Drizzy Drake fans, you know they was on it, honey. Once this man started posting surveillance, well, I can't say man because we don't know this person's identity. But once this person started posting surveillance footage of Drake, honey, of BBL Drizzy, you know his fans was all over it, honey. So they started having to investigate and try and find out who it was, honey. And they said that it was founding father. They said that it was the founding father, Larry. Pioneer icon, honey. Yeah, shout out to... Now, I'm not trying to judge Larry, but Larry is a man of a particular age. They're usually not that tech savvy. And even if they are, they usually don't have the social. Typically, a man that age would have posted that stuff on Facebook and not Twitter. He wouldn't have known. This person knew. I think they're a little bit younger than Larry. Honey. So Ebony Prince said that y'all got the wrong person, Canada. So it said that Larry then been in Texas since the 90s. Oh. So shit is getting real. Honey, it's getting... Child, how in the hell... Who would have predicted that Ballroom would have come into play with this Drake beef? With a hip-hop beef in 2024, period, amongst men. Now, we would expect it to come into play with Jay-Z and Sukiyana, but Ebony Prince is essentially saying that Drake and Academics lied and caused Ebony Prince to lose their job. Saying that Drake and Academics lied and said that some of their items were stolen. And Ebony Prince is attesting that the items were left. And this hotel policy that if any items outside of money that are left by guests, if they're not requested or picked up within a certain time, then the hotel staff can confiscate the items, can keep them for themselves, essentially, or sell them or whatever. Child, honey. Ebony Prince had more receipts. Ebony Prince wants y'all to know that he really works at the Mark. Side note, fun fact, the Mark Hotel is on the Epstein list. Y'all know what Kendrick said about Drake. Honey, the kitty diddling. Ebony Prince continued dropping more receipts. Like, you ain't the only celebrity who I have and have had access to. Not Mariska Hargitay, honey. Law and Order SVU, Olivia Benson. What are you doing at the Mark Hotel? Did you know the Mark Hotel was on the Epstein list, Mariska? Honey. Ebony Prince confesses that I've stood next to you in the rain to keep the paparazzis and fanatics away. I became essential during your stays, having to cancel vacations and all to ensure things like this didn't happen. If y'all seen J-Lo and Maid in Manhattan, then y'all know how they do with the people in the service industry when they work with the highfalutin peoples and stuff. Sometimes they, you know, that they're expected to be ready on deck. You know, five-star service. You know, high class service. You know, honey, first class. That's what we was looking for, the first class. First class service, honey. You know, they expect you not to have a life outside them. So then Ebony Prince starts to post alleged items that Drake left in the hotel room that he did not steal, has not worn. And now, honey, the blogs and the content creators is picking it up. Catching traction. You know, honey, a lot of times stuff with us is going to catch traction, but without catching traction in the media. And that is what y'all call the Illuminati, but in actuality, it's just the fact that there are people who control the media outside of the internet. And it's probably like 10 families worldwide. Yeah. Apparently, the cover art for Meet the Grams, my favorite diss track this year. Meet the Grams, honey. Kendrick did his thing with that. That was a track that I would listen to even if he wasn't talking about Drake. He could have been talking about his cousin Aubrey. And I like that song. Anyway, Kendrick seemingly has gotten tea from Ebony Prince regarding Aubrey Drake Graham. This is Kendrick's album cover. I mean, this is Kendrick's single cover for the diss track Meet the Grams. This is a video posted to Twitter by Ebony Prince. We're not getting copyright because he got Meet the Grams playing in the background. Honey, he wants to show y'all dates to confirm that those were dates that Drake was at the Mark Hotel. And it is true. I confirmed myself. There's pictures and visuals and everything of him being at the Mark Hotel on this day, honey. These are things that he left in his room. Don't that shirt look familiar? Don't them gloves look familiar? Don't them prescription bottles look familiar? Those are on the cover for Meet the Grams. Because of this, people have insisted that it's Kendrick Lamar who made these posts. I'm really not thinking it's Kendrick Lamar. And I'm going to tell you why. We're going to break it down. I'm going to explain why. It really looked like he do got Drake from. We're going to get into it. Child, that ain't the only video that EbonyPrince2K24 dropped. He making me seasick. Y'all know I'm epileptic. Honey. He drops surveillance. He drops proof that he has surveillance video of the night that Drake was in the Mark Hotel. Of this specific night. But we still don't know what's the big deal about this night. We seen that, you know, Drake was getting on the elevator with the little disabled man, right? Honey. Well, apparently, EbonyPrince2K24 is insisting that he has footage for sale, footage of an altercation between Drake and or Drake's team and or team members, but an altercation that involved the little disabled man, Christopher Alvarez. Claims that he has footage of an altercation that included the disabled man, Christopher Alvarez. Keep that in mind.
I tweeted yesterday that Meet the Grams is going to go down as the greatest diss of all time. Part of the reason why I said that is because I'm watching to see how much stuff is going to start coming out. Because for me, I just don't think Kendrick's the type of person to come out and just bold-face lie for the sake of a battle. With that being said, I need y'all to listen to this real quick. Now, if you know Kendrick, he's very intricate and everything, but just think about this. That sounds very deliberate. Like, why did it take so long for the instrumental to even start playing? And what is that sound in the back? So if you aren't aware, someone who is either the mole or someone who got information directly from Drake's camp came out recently and broke the silence. He came out and recorded the things that were on the cover for Meet the Grams, and he threatened legal action against Drake and academics for calling him a thief, and basically revealing that none of it was planted and that it's probably real. To Mr. Aubrey Graham, Drake, may this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in the photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Stick with me. I've been going down a rabbit hole. Other people have posted this Reddit thread where people have been discussing that sound at the beginning of 616, and a bunch of respiratory therapists have been commenting saying it sounds like some sort of portable ventilator. When analyzing the CCTV footage that was put out there by that person who might be the mole or something who has information, they've analyzed that you can see the tubes in the picture of that person in that wheelchair, and they might be carrying a portable ventilator. Someone asked their girlfriend who's a nurse, and they said it sounds like a ventilator. I would ask my mom who's a nurse, but she's asleep. Any nurses, let me know if it sounds like it to you. But I didn't know what any of this means. And then I went back to the tweet that he put out, and bro, the issue in the photo should jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Who's Jimmy Brooks? Jimmy Brooks is fucking Wheelchair Jimmy, the character that Drake played. What did Drake do to the person in the wheelchair that Kendrick knows about, that he put ventilator sounds at the beginning of the track specifically to warn about, because that track was a warning? And what is this why Drake wanted to bow out and be like, oh, I'm not gonna diss you no more because you projecting your trauma, and he lied about the lyric he tried to use to set that groundwork? Does he really want this shit to stop? It sounds like it.
I want y'all to also keep in mind that Drake's camp recently released a statement saying that they leaked false information to Kendrick. I don't believe it. Get somebody else to do it. I don't believe that that's the case. No. Honey, allegedly, I didn't find the receipts, but I heard allegedly that Ebony Prince also has insinuated or came straight out and said on Twitter that Drake essentially has a connect in the ballroom scene, specifically the House of Ebony, to get trans ex workers for his own leisure. Look, honey, I'm the messenger now. I didn't make this up. But what did Drake do to Christopher Alvarez? Shout out to Christopher Alvarez. I might have to follow him now. I might have to follow. He got his pronouns. He got the pronouns in there. He got the pronouns. Honey, that could be a determining factor on whether I follow you back or not. Honey. But yeah, he got the pronouns in there. He got the pronouns. Sometimes I ignore it with y'all transies. Honey, I be ignoring it because I know y'all be trying to play straight and cisgender on the internet and stuff. Child, yes. Who did something to Chris? What happened? Drake really does know Chris, honey. In case you were questioning, what are those tubes? A ventilator. What would Jimmy be upset about? Honey, I don't know. But Ebony Prince got Porky, Jerry, oh shit. DJ asshole. Academics. That's his name. Academics. I don't feel comfortable calling him a DJ. But Academics. Child, honey, got her tucking a bunch, honey.
This cover art contains things that is from Drake's Pop's suitcase. So Drake's Pop's suitcase had these things in it. Don't know how he got a hold of it. Don't know how this happened to get in Kendrick's hand. But apparently Kendrick Lamar must have got a hold of Drake's dad's suitcase. So we're talking about Dennis Graham, which is Drake's pops.
Y'all know that was Drake's father.
Wow. Wow. Remember all that talk about leaks in the camp?
Leaks in the camp. All he could say is why he didn't even know how to respond, did he? A ballpark Frank hot dog neck child. Y'all know I can't stand the Predators, honey. And he's an audacious predator who ain't used to nothing. You know what I mean? Got a couple dollars, honey, and now that's all you hear. For example.
A fire, nigga. Okay? I can't wait when I find out who you are. I'm gonna terrorize you for life, nigga, because I'm really rich. I'm gonna terrorize you for life just cause. I just got money to terrorize. I'm gonna just terrorize you for life, okay? Wherever you work at, I'm gonna terrorize you for life, okay? Don't ever mention my name when y'all talking about it. Mention Drake, because you don't got time to be playing around with this. Never ever mention my name like this again, okay? I kind of have a good idea of who you are. I'm hiring a private investigator. We're gonna get at you right. I don't give a fuck about what Drake got going on, what Kendrick got going on. Nigga, I will terrorize you for life. Just remember that, okay? I got the resources, and I save a little bit just for a bitch-ass nigga like you. Anyway, this hoe-ass nigga right here. This nigga, I don't know if they think they're the Riddler, but I do want to just make very clear, whoever this bum is, don't ever threaten me with a lawsuit. Just file it, you bitch ass nigga. I'll spend $1 million to ruin your life before I pay you a dime. Remember that. Clip it, put it in court, and I'll see you there. Okay, you bitch ass nigga? Don't you ever try to threaten me again. But anyway, let's go.
He getting audacious. He getting cocky. Honey, he must have talked to OVO overnight, honey. That was how he responded the next day. He must have talked to OVO overnight and talked to his private investigator. Honey, Academics was one of the ones allegedly or his investigator was one of the ones who dug up Larry, who thought it was Larry. I really don't think it's Larry. It's possible. It's possible. Shit, anything's possible, honey. I could grow wings. You know, that's possible, honey. Child. Academics, baby, I don't think it's like y'all gonna have to start from ground zero, honey. And Ebony Prince started to get quiet. Done been quiet here lately. Of course, I will keep y'all posted. But he done been quiet for the last few hours. He, they, them, she has been quiet for the last few hours. Let me check Twitter in real time. Honey. Oh, Academics, you was the first thing to pop up. You with another lawsuit. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that tomorrow morning. You and your other lawsuit. Honey, we got receipts on you for that one too. Academics, honey. You know I'm going to keep my foot on that ballpark Frank hot dog bun. Honey. Hamburger helper neck. You know I am, don't you? Girl. Honey. You a little too transphobic for me, honey. You only get one opportunity to come from my people. Transphobic, homophobic, honey. Take your shit back to Jamaica and convert a couple of your millions into billions and stay there. Live 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 there. Girl, you don't even got citizenship, do you? Where is the people? ICE, start investigating Mr. Livingston Allen and his mother. I forget her name. But when I do the final edit, we're going to dig up her name from the last time I had to talk about you and your family and y'all, and how y'all green card wedding, your mother's green card marriage and all that, honey. Y'all green card should be revoked by now. Livingston Allen. Jerry. Honey, let me check with EbonyPrince, because I ain't got time to be fooling with Livingston Allen. Oh. Yeah, no. Ain't nothing new than been posted since I captured and stole that show. Yeah. Yeah, honey. DJ Academics done been in them DMs. DJ Academics done been in them DMs. Honey. Honey, EbonyPrince said that DJ Academics has been compromised. Honey. Feel free to screenshot. Feel free to read. Honey, feel free to pause and read. Honey. But I'm not staying here. We not staying here. Honey. It's coming up on my nap time. Honey, yes, I napped during the day. Honey, you better ask your grandmother. Honey. But if we go on conspiracy theory, if we go on conspiracy theory, essentially, Drake, y'all better give Prince EbonyPrince, Y2K Prince, Ebony Y2K edition, honey. Y'all better. Child, this is what we got. This is the whole conspiracy theory. Y'all want me to blow it up? I can blow it up. I can make it a little bigger, can I? Honey. Y'all can feel free. This is everything that we covered. Yes, honey. Shout out to this anonymous person on Reddit for writing it all down for us, for writing all the facts down for us. Feel free to screenshot. Feel free to pause and read, honey. Yes. Child, honey. And this ain't really saying much new, except that now, allegedly, they believing that it is Shorty Ebony. Yes, Shorty from HBO Max. It could possibly be Shorty. It could possibly be Larry, honey. It could possibly be Mark and Mindy, honey. Child. They saying it's yes, short the one Law Roach's little boo. Child, they also think that it's this person who this is one of their suspects. I'm just giving y'all a heads up. If y'all know these people, honey, Shorty, if you watching, Mike Myers, Ebony, if you watching, honey, they got their eye on you. They got their eye on y'all, honey. They trying to dig up all the ball. They trying, honey. They probably digging through my content right now, honey. If you part of Drake's camp, like, share, subscribe. Honey. Child. What is happening in America, honey? What is happening in Ballroom? Oh, I did have a receipt for y'all. This is a receipt that Drake was at the Mark Hotel on the day in question.
I gotta back up. Both sides back up. Back up. Yo, back up. Yo, Drake, what up, Drake?
You might be wondering who was that chanting in the background. Apparently, it's commonly people protesting outside of the Mark Hotel. Again, Epstein list. I'm starting to think that the initiation, the prerequisite for being in entertainment, a prerequisite to make it to the A-list is that you got to be down with the kitty diddling, huh? You gotta at least be complicit, huh? Even if you're not interacting yourself, huh? That's what it's sounding like. That's what it's looking like. Every time somebody else get exposed, honey. And if you're a queer, you might can get through. If you one of the queers, you might can get through, honey, as long as you're willing to spread your legs for Caucasian men. Last thing Ebony Prince did post, honey, was another cryptic threat to Drake and his camp. With this screenshot, I've blown it up for you. Oh, honey, the rabbit hole goes deep. Honey, I suggest that y'all get into it. But y'all might be wondering, well, why is they really stuck on the idea that it's somebody in Ballroom? Anybody could have said that they was a member of the House of Ebony. You know, it's a lot of people who know about Ballroom who ain't involved in Ballroom. Well, honey, it's a possibility. And it's looking strongly like this person, it ain't no possibility. It ain't no allegedly. This person is promoting the Ebony House Ball, the upcoming Ebony House Ball. Who else is going to promote the Ebony House? Who outside of Ballroom will have access to this? Nobody. A lot of people in Ballroom probably didn't even have access to this flyer because this wasn't even the flyer that was released. When Andre made this post, and y'all can pause to read this. This is talking about the categories and what they expecting for the Ebony House Ball. If you plan on going or if you're considering walking, you could pause the screenshot. But when Andre had made the post, honey, this was the flyer and the poster that everybody had already had access to. It's looking like somebody in Ballroom is involved, honey. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's Mike Myers. I don't know if it's Shorty, honey. I don't know if it's Popeye Olive, honey. I don't know if it's Drake or Kendrick. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe Kendrick and or Drake were friends with Michael K. Williams and went to balls and drag. Some of y'all girls be looking like Drake or Kendrick and drag. Child, but honey, I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. Is Drake a ZL? We did a video on whether or not Drake is a ZL. We didn't already cover that. I done seen people bringing that story back up, honey, when Champagne Poppy was posting the hip hop pass around. It's here. I've been here making content for a while, honey. I've been here being consistent for a while, y'all, honey. Yeah, we've covered it. Yeah, if it's black and queer, we covered it, honey. Or questionably queer, we've covered it. Yeah, we like to be messy. Is Drake ZL? Honey, you can go and check the receipts on the Is Drake ZL video, titty baby. And you be the judge. I haven't had with Drake. I don't know. No say. No say. Why are they shaking the camera like they excited? Honey, Jay, maybe they were shaking the camera because they were shaking the table. Trina! What's going on, Trina? Trina said, ain't the person badass? And who, Joey badass? He at Ebony? King James said on Bigo that it was badass. That's what Trina said. If y'all got the footage of King James discussing this subject, if y'all have the footage of anybody in Ballroom discussing this subject, send it to me. Outside of Petty Mondays, y'all know I already have access to anything that BV Ball Warriors post. Link in the description. You won't get it, K. You won't get it, K. Dot release the copyright. Samantha, you lost me, love. Break me down. Break me down in the chat. not DJ Chomo in trouble now, honey. DJ Chomo, we will be discussing DJ Chomo. I'm gonna try. Y'all know I always try and be here late at night, but somehow it ends up just being in the morning, honey. We gonna pray on it. We gonna continue praying on my work schedule, and we gonna continue praying on the fact that I have more jobs than DJ Academic, and he a Jamaican immigrant for real. Somebody from the House of Ebony contacted Mr. Prince, and that's why he's quiet. Oh, badass. He better be the fuck quiet. But honey, baby, honey, the celebrities might be at the Ebony House ball, honey. Child, if they don't try to, I ain't even gonna put that in the universe. Let me knock on wood for thinking it, honey. If they don't try to get the girl, oh, I said it anyway, honey. If you think it, it's just as bad as saying it. Ain't that what they say? Y'all, it's a cookout for all the people who in the DMV, for all the people who are local to your girl, honey. Yeah. If I felt like I would be safe, I would go to this cookout in game day. But I definitely recommend that all y'all go. Yes, honey. May 25th, Saturday, May 25th, it's going to be in Temple Hills. These are all the details, honey. It's going to be at the Temple Hills Park. Feel free to pause, screenshot. Baby, a reminder that the Retro Ball is coming up. The Retro Ball is coming up on the following day, May 26th. The Retro Ball is going to be in Denver, Colorado. The Retro Ball is going to be in Denver, Colorado. Honey, that's probably another little function, a little shindig that I would go to just to have an excuse to be in Denver and to cut up with my peoples out there in Colorado. Honey, I bet you it's still cold in Colorado right now, too. Child, link in the description of this video for the details of the Miracle Ball. The Broccoli Ball is coming. It's coming to DC. Yes, shout out to the DMV Ballroom scene. Shout out to the DC Ballroom scene. Honey, yes, honey. Shout out to the Maryland, Baltimore Ballroom scene. Honey, yes. Friday, June 7th, Howard Theater, DC. Honey, the Broccoli Ball. Honey, yes, baby. 5 categories. There's over 15K in prizes. Honey, the theme is Black music, past and present. So black music, honey, baby, do what you do. Honey, hosted by presented by the icon Dante Balenciaga. Honey, yeah, shout out to Dante Balenciaga. Link for the details in the description of this video. And I just want to give y'all a heads up, honey, in August 31st, I mentioned it earlier, honey, Labor Day weekend in Atlanta this year, the T-Sheets will be having a house ball. Y'all know that Labor Day weekend in Atlanta is gay pride, honey. Y'all know it's going to be wall-to-wall traffic. You know, every black queen in America, Sudan, the Caribbean, Canton, it's going to be some Cantonese queens. It's going to be a whole bunch of... But yeah, the House of Tishy Ball, honey, the Grand House Ball, honey, I will keep y'all posted on details of the Tishy Ball as it gets closer, honey. Yes, honey. And again, shout out to my ballroom husband, honey. Gonna Tishy, honey. Can you be married to somebody without them knowing? Okay, that's what happened. That's what's happening. That's what we doing here. You say you hate when people wait to drop the tea just by... Well, Saint Prince Ebony, whoever that is, Prince Ebony made it clear that he was attempting to extort Drake and his camp. He did it publicly. He was publicly extorting them, and then he used capitalism as the excuse. But we gonna mind our damn business because you know we get in trouble for connecting dots over here, honey. Yes, honey. I love all of you who live in your truth, honey. I love you for being you, honey. That's how I live for you. I love all of you who live in your truth. I love you for being you. Thank you for supporting your girl. I love you for supporting your girl. Please like this video to keep pushing me through the algorithm, honey. Yes. Please share this video with anybody who loves ballroom, anybody who appreciates black culture, anybody who appreciates black art, anybody who's interested in ballroom, period, honey. Let them know that there is more going on off the floor than there is on the floor, honey. And also share this with any Drake fans, honey, just so that we can make them squirm, honey. Definitely share it with the Kendrick fans too, and remind them that Kendrick has queer fans, honey. Yes, honey. I love you for being here, honey. And until we speak again, honey, get off my voguing train where the girls vogue down in the voguing. Peace, love, and blessings to you and yours. Please watch